Let's talk about it. So let me be clear to start off with, this is not a review. If you want a review of the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson collaboration, there's probably about 100 with people who are far more skilled at makeup than me. We are just here to talk about the issues with the collection. Now, I got the collection on day of release, as you can probably tell, or I wouldn't have it. And I am in the UK, you can probably tell by my accent, I am Scottish. I had to resort to buying the collection through Beauty Bay, and so this is mainly the issues with Beauty Bay, but also the issues with Morphe and the Jeffree Star website too. Now, I have seen a lot of people talking about the issues with the Jeffree Star site, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. If you're American and you try to order this, you probably know what the issues are. I am going to talk about the issues with Beauty Bay, because Beauty Bay was a completely different experience. Now, to start off with, Beauty Bay changed their policy the day before this collection came out. So normally they work with an app called Klarna, which is a pay later app. It gives you the option to pay a month later. I'm going to do a video all about that at a later date. But what the Beauty Bay basically did was make it so that you had to spend at least £100 to be able to pay a month later. And a lot of people were relying on Klarna to buy this collection. I knew I was going to spend a lot of money on this collection because I knew I wanted the mirror, the eyeshadow, and a whole bunch of the lipsticks. I actually wanted the pig lipstick set, but they didn't sell that. That was a Jeffree Star site exclusive, which nobody said, so that was quite annoying, but it's fine. We made it work. So yeah, that was the first issue a lot of people had before this collection had even launched. Now, I've known for about a year that I wanted this collection, so like I've been a fan of Shane Dawson for years, I've been a fan of Jeffree Star for years, like I've been watching Shane since Shanae, like it's been about 10 years I've been watching him. And after the documentary, the first one, I knew I had to have it. So, I made the mistake of being one of the obsessive fans that from 10 AM my time, I was on the Beauty Bay website, checking it every hour, until an hour before launch, which is maybe it was 5 o'clock? No. I can't remember what time it was my time. I'll put it up here. And then the hour before I was checking it every 25 minutes, and then every 5 minutes, and then every minute, and at 2 minutes before the launch, Beauty Bay crashed. And I freaked. A lot of the UK freaked. There's a lot of scared people. So after that, I was refreshing. I had to open on my laptop. I got Morphe up on my phone. I saw that Morphe was working. Added the conspiracy palette to cart. The second I did it, it was sold out. So back to Beauty Bay, I decided to then try the app. And I noticed as I was downloading the app, Beauty Bay were telling people to download the app to buy it on the app. So it felt like a bit of a rush. I was contacting my friend Becca, who also wanted the collection, and she was also downloading the app. And so I get onto the app, I managed to add all the items to cart, I go to checkout, and it says there's a problem with my payment. So I try through PayPal, I try with my card again, I keep trying it like 10 times. Now, I deliberately at this point had only put in to my main account the amount I want to spend on this collection. I didn't want any more coming out my account, and it's very lucky I did that, because each transaction that was going through, I was being charged for. So luckily, the first transaction after that, I had no money in my account, so they couldn't take any more than that. Otherwise, I think I'd be £1,000 due by now. And so that was £150 odd. So after that, and I realised that it happened, I stopped. Like, I'd accepted that payment wasn't going to go through, so I went onto the Jeffree Star website, as we all now know, was also experiencing issues. So I had a bit of a cry. I found out my friend Becca got the pallet, had another cry. She told me she was going to give me hers, which, shout out to having an amazing friend that would give you their pallet that everyone wants. But eventually the website loaded up at about 8 o'clock. Now at this point it must have been 5 because I'd been trying for 3.5 hours, and I eventually managed to buy the mirror that I wanted, the palette, and 4 of the lipsticks, and I knew I wanted 5 of them. The only one I didn't want was Oh My God, because that's the pale pink, and me was pale pink. Anyway, so after all that, the order came through, everything seemed great, and I decided to peruse Beauty Bay. And if you saw the comments on Beauty Bay, people were not happy. And I can't blame them. A lot of people had their rent taken out of their account, they had a lot of money taken out of their account. I saw someone had as much as £500 was taken out of their account. I had £150. I'd also bought all this with Klarna in the end, so that when I got my refund I could just buy it with that. So I immediately emailed Beauty Bay, be like, where my money at? They don't get back, but they send me an automated message that's like, we'll get back to you at some point. Check Twitter, everyone's freaking out. So a couple of days later, I do get a response, and I get my refund by the Monday. A lot of people got their refund by the Monday, but during this time, Beauty Bay decides to continue posting. And if you see the comments on those posts, Beauty Bay probably regrets having those automated scheduled posts going that weekend. People were freaking out. People were so mad. And it got even worse when it came to the delivery of the pallets. Beauty Bay has since issued an announcement that says that a lot of pallets were lost in transit, and so a lot of people didn't get their orders through. And imagine my panic by day 6 and I still hadn't got my pallet through. And then a lot of posts started circulating that the pallets were breaking. I know that since then Shane has announced this, saying that Beauty Bay need to get their issue together. Beauty Bay thought it was a smart idea to wrap their packages in only cardboard and no other protection. So you can imagine when I received this parcel, which I will put in a clip of me opening it, I was terrified. I filmed the opening of the package because I thought it was going to be broken. So, great time. So still to this day, a lot of people haven't received their packages. As far as I'm aware, most people have received their refunds. And generally I think this is really bad behaviour from Beauty Bay. I have ordered from Beauty Bay like a lot of times. Like, I like Jeffree Star products and it's easiest to get it off Beauty Bay. And I've never had any issues with it before. And I really think that, like, Beauty Bay, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, like Shopify, Beautylish, Morphe, all this, knew that this was going to be a big order. We all saw how quickly the merchandise sold out. I don't know why these sites weren't prepared. And I just think it's disgusting behaviour from these, like, stores. So what I'm trying to say by this video is, if you're American and you had issues with Jeffree Star Cosmetics, thank your lucky stars it wasn't Beauty Bay, because a lot of people are still out of money, had their packages and their pallets broken or lost in transit, and I mean, I'm just thankful that I got mine, to be honest. And like, please ignore this makeup look I have tried with the set. I am wearing Shane and the Conspiracy palette on my eyes. I am not a makeup artist, clearly. My trade is clothing. So, yeah. That was my rant about beauty. It's good to be back to my channel. I know I've been away a while. I'm hoping to post more regularly. And if you like my t-shirt, which says fast fashion is a feminist issue, you can find that at Isolated Heroes. It's not sponsored, I just know the owner personally and I really like her. I will link the t-shirt down in the description. As for me, I think 10 minutes is long enough for this rant, so I will see you maybe next week. Bye.